now you're actually making a real movie with a real budget and a
Yeah.
great star in De Niro.
Great stuff.
And I don't want it to be as trite as talk about that experience, but like,
No, it was great.
I'm more interested in the you go from literally the guy who Swifty Lazar is getting fired.
Yeah.
So now you're on a.
It was pretty amazing.
Right? I mean,
it was pretty amazing. I remember.
And you, by the way, no display. You weren't a young buck at that point. You were.
No, I was almost 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been riding that dream for a while.
I was riding that dream, but I wouldn't give up. I just wouldn't give up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I remember there I was. It was like the most amazing. I remember the first time it really hit me was when De Niro said, when we went to Europe, I went with him to Europe, and we got on a private plane, and he said, I want to go there, and you want to come with me, because we became friends.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah. He said, come with me, you know. I'm going to Paris. You know, I said, great, all right, I'll go with you. And we got on a private jet, and it was just him and me, you know. And I remember as we were flying, you know, he went to sleep on this bed. And then there was a bed there, and I laid in bed, and in the middle of the night, I remember I leaned over, and I looked, and he was sleeping, and I was like, what the? Not too long ago, I was like trying to get water for my car, and I was really, even though, I mean, I was known as, somewhat in the business as a really good actor, but I wasn't famous at all. And now my life is changing, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you could have been a character actor.
Absolutely.
Forever. Yeah.
Forever. And I got up, I remember in the middle of the night, because I was hungry, and there was a butler there, and he was just sitting there reading. He couldn't sleep, because he only read in case we needed something.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't know it. It's the first time I was on a private jet, and I just said, "Do you have any potato chips, finger food?" You know, I was hungry, and he said, "Oh, Mr. Palminteri, you want breakfast?" And I went, "Breakfast?" And he said, "Yeah." You know, he said, "Wait, so I'll make you make the table." He made the table and cloth. He put a rose on it. I'm like, what the?